boom, boom, boom. Bang, 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 bang. Boom, 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 boom. How, 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 how. Hey, hey. You gotta come on.
Good morning, YouTubers. Can you see my breath? It's 24 degrees. Well, you know what? We're still in winter, so we are at the VFW in Collinsville, and a lot of us remember that from these other shows. And this morning, we're going to be going in, and they're going to have what they call their Hot Wheels slot car show. Now, some of you remember this from, I think about 1 or 2 years ago when I was up here. And we're going to go through this again, and we're just going to see what's going to happen. You know, you never know what you're going to find. I mean, that's the whole thing. You never know. You like the lighting. You never know what you're going to find, so you just have to go and you just have to see. I do the early bird, which is $10. That's unusual for me. But I have found in this show that if you go in early, yeah, you get the better buys. And, well, you also get out earlier. So we're going to go through and we're going to see what's here. Like I said, it's 24, so I'm going to stop now and get back in the warm truck. We'll see you when we get inside. Can you tell we're inside now? We're going to take a few shots of what's here. A lot of slot cars this time.
Yeah, you're going cold.
A lot of Hot Wheels. Too bad he wants so much for these. Those would be good models to build, but they're too expensive. going to do it for this show. It wasn't too bad. There was a lot of Hot Wheels. There was a lot of slot cars. And I got picked up some model airplanes, so it should be pretty good for the people that are coming. So this will do it for this segment of Let's Learn Things. And this is just intimidating to look at. Here's the Cobra at the American Legion in Collinsville, Illinois. Good morning, YouTubers, and it's that time again. We're at Queenie Park, Manchester Road, St. Louis, for the Boeing show. This is the biggest show in the St. Louis area. It was 73 degrees yesterday. It's 38 right now. Just move along, nothing to see here. Don't worry about it. So here we are, and the Boeing guys are here already with the layout, and so we're gonna get this show going today. This is gonna be a wild one, and remember, this is our marathon weekend. We got Boeing today and Springfield tomorrow with an overnight stay. This is gonna be one big video. They're working on the video, or they're working on the video. I'm working on the video. They're working on the layout in the other room, getting it set up. And as you can see, this is what this place looks like. It's been completely renovated, remember. This is what an empty floor looks like before they start shooting, getting these out. Oh my, look at that. Ooh, that's a lot of tables. So, all right. Rumor is 220 tables. This is gonna be wild. All right, YouTubers, we are open and it is crowded. I'll tell you what though, I've never seen so many crackhead prices in my life. I know it's the programming and the brainwashing, but wow, there's going to be a lot of disappointed people here today. Right now I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I see about 10 tables that are empty. They didn't show. You pay money and you don't come? Well, here's who did come. As you can tell, it's become that time. Pack it up and move it out, especially for the people that are going to Springfield tomorrow. So look at all this. Yep, well, we're going to pack this up and we're going to say that's going to do it for this segment of Let's Learn Things, the Boeing train show for this year. And we'll see you later on as we're going up to Springfield and get set up there, well, at least unloaded, and then have that show tomorrow. So we'll see you when we get there. Okay, all right, YouTubers, we're at Springfield, and it's setup time. So the sun is going down, we're losing daylight, and I got a long way to go. So we'll see you when it's set up. Set up, ready to cover. Walk around one time and head to the motel. Wow. We lose an hour tonight and my alarm clock is saying that alarm is at about 6 hours from now. Here is a Motel 6 single room. And while taking my dump, one of those 1/4-inch roaches crawled around over the floor in front of me. Yeah, it's been taken over by Indians also. So, okay, well, we'll see you in the morning. Good morning, YouTubers. All right, It's day 2 of the Marathon Train Show weekend, and we're at Springfield, Illinois at the Orr Building. That's that thing. And what is it, about 4:30 or so? We've had spring ahead and all. I couldn't sit in that. I could not lay in that bed at Motel 6 anymore. That was the worst excuse for a bed I've ever seen. So I had to get up and go. Forgot a bunch of shit, had to go buy it. Oh, it's been a nightmare. But we're here, and it's about 38 degrees. So I'm gonna get back in the truck, but we're gonna go in, and we should have a really good show. So we'll see you when we get inside. Well, we're inside, and it's nice and warm in here. About, what is it, 5:43? Yeah, 5:43 in the morning. And he said you start getting in around 6 o'clock. Get in early. I get in early because of the podcast, and I can't sleep in hotel beds. So we're here, and we'll let you see what's going on. We've got a lot of people here. There's not too many more to get in here, so this should be should be fast and furious this morning. Remember the early bird they got at 9 o'clock, and then they'll start at 10 and we go till 3. So we'll see you next. Well, it's 9 o'clock. It's time for the early birds, and we're open. It's after 12 o'clock. This is what you don't see at other train shows. You're looking great.
No,
remember this lady? This is our Wonder Baker.
Okay, yes sir. Yes, sir. You don't need a bag?
There are still people in here. It's 2 o'clock. There are still people in here and they're shopping. All right, for this segment of Let's Learn Things, it's interview time. And look who's here. Ray's back. All right, I'll tell you what, this show is just the most spectacular show I see all year round. I don't see a show where people are still coming in at 2 and 2:30.
Well, we just had 2 or 3 people come in the door just now before I came over here. And she said she was wanting to buy stuff. So we figured we'll let them in. We don't care. We like to hear people say they want to buy stuff. So
yeah, and we do too as vendors, you know, but now how many vendors? New one?
well, we have a total of 69 vendors, but we also have this year we've had 13 new ones. And they're the first time they've been here, and the 3 or 4 that I've talked to so far have they say this is great. This is great.
Yeah, this show is just phenomenal. I mean, it's just, you don't see people. I mean, this place has still got people in it. I mean, it's not as crowded as it was, but they're still here. And it's 2:31. Okay? I mean, you don't get that at these other shows. So, and we've had a time change. We sprung ahead and lost an hour. So, you know, this show,
well, we work hard at it. We like doing this. Our club does, but we work hard at it. But as long as the vendors are happy, we're happy. That makes us happy.
yeah, and Bob Flora and I you can come back over here. Okay, Bob Flora and I, you know, we're kicking this thing out to all the railroad groups and all the model railroad areas. I mean, I know at least 20 groups that I put it on. So this is all over, and it's not just Southern Illinois. You got to understand what social media can do for you, because we put this on a railroad group, and we get everybody that's on that group, and they're not just down by us. They're up here, Springfield. They're all over. What did you say about somebody?
Well, we had one person who has 2 social media accounts, and he put it on both of his social media accounts. I think it was Facebook, and he said he had somewhere in the neighborhood of 20,000 hits on the two social media accounts together. So, well, it was Joe Crane, he used to be a weatherman for Channel 20 here, and he's got a lot of followers, and 20,000 hits, I guess, is a lot. I don't know.
And that probably explains, because you have your early bird at 9 o'clock,
Right.
and then 10 o'clock is normal. So how did our 9 o'clock go this year?
Well, the 9 o'clock went pretty well. We had 130 vendors in here between 9 and 10. And then at 10 o'clock, we started with $5 per person, and we're close to 900 vendors, or 900 customers now.
900. Did you hear that? 900. Okay. Bob Flora and I were talking, and it's like, man, if we get 200 through our show, that's really something. He got 381, I think it was, his last show. That was phenomenal. Okay. But this is the show that you need to come to. This is Springfield, Illinois. It's at the State Fairgrounds, and it's back in the Orr building. Do not go through the fairgrounds. Come down the street, make a right, go down to the gate, make another right, and come up the hill. Okay? That's the easiest way of doing this. And I'll tell you, I'm going to take a shot because there's cars everywhere out here, and we've even got 2 entrances. Okay? So I noticed that our baker girl is back.
She's back. She called. She wanted to be sure could come back, because she said, I did so well there last year, and she said, I want to be able to get a spot, the same spot that I had last year. And she was back. I don't know how she's done. Every time I've gone by her, she's had 3 or 4 people standing there with packages in their hand wanting to buy them.
Well, she's got so much. I mean, it's stacked back, and I mean, you know, you saw that on that little segment that I just showed about her with the baked goods. These are real baked goods, and the serving is huge.
Right. Yeah, she's got extraordinarily large servings, and I had some last year, and I haven't had any yet this year, but they were excellent. Really, really good.
And I just bought the peach cobbler and that chocolate brownie thing. Oh my God. I'm going to eat that when I get home, because if I do it now, I'll just pass out. But yeah, just really, really, really good. So, you know, if you're, what are we, okay, so it was March 9th this year.
March 15th next year. March 15th of 2026.
Okay, so March 15th. Just mark your calendar, okay? And you want to come to see this. So mark your calendar, plan on coming up here, plenty of hotel space. Food is available if you hunt for it, but it's really, really good. Ray, thank you so much for doing this, and thank your club and everybody in there that does it, because this is really, really something.
Yeah, well, thank you very much. We enjoy like I said, we enjoy putting it on. It's a lot of work for us, but we've done it. I've been chairman for probably 12 years, and my co-chair, Mike West, he's been right with me the whole time. We just love doing it when we get the comments back from the vendors and stuff, and even the people that come in say this is one of the best shows. As a matter of fact, one lady came in and she said, somebody told me to come to Springfield to this train show because it's the best you'll ever go to.
There you go, and that is true, because I'm going to close this out with something. I don't know of another show that does this, okay? And I showed you that in the beginning, where they open the door and they've got this system figured out where you drive in counterclockwise and you drive to your spot, you unload your vehicle, and you pull out and go put it out in the parking lot. Nobody else does that anywhere. So, I mean, yesterday wasn't cold, but this morning, 38 degrees. Would you like to be standing out there and pulling your stuff from your vehicle and run it all back? No, you can pull in. Who came up with this idea?
Well, I think myself and our committee, we asked the fairgrounds, can you pull into there? They said, You can pull in there, just make sure that if they have a lot of leaky oil and stuff, you clean it up. We make sure that that gets done before we leave here, and every vendor seems to just love that particular feature, because they said that's one of the big reasons why they like to come. It's so easy to unload and so easy to get your vehicle out of here, and so yeah, it's one of the best things we've ever done.
So that's another reason to come as a vendor, is just the ease of in, out, ease of access. So again, thank you so much.
No problem.
So we're going to see you next year, and that was March 15th. Mark your calendar, get it on there, get your hotel reservations. Now, when would the flyer pop out?
I'll be working on those in this coming up week, and I'll be getting them out probably within the next 10 days.
All right, so there you go. It'll go on. I'll have it on my page. I'm sure Bob will have it on his. We'll get it together. We'll get it out to you. Get it filled out, and send it in. What a show. That's going to do it. That is going to do it for Let's Learn Things. Guys, you got to come here.